I've only been on the bike about 20 seconds and I can already just feel stress is just melting away. Oh, bikes should be administered on the NHS 100% for definite. It's the best stress relief there is for me anyway. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Bolt Hole Biker. I haven't been able to post for the last 2 weeks. I've just been ridiculously busy with my business. I've got I run a small kitchen company doing handmade kitchens, and my god, it has been bonkers. Since the easing of the lockdown, I've just never seen a period of work like it. It's just been crazy. I've been working 7 days. I've been going in early in the mornings, late in the evenings. It's just been unbelievable, and that's not a complaint. I'm not complaining about being busy, but it's just so weird that at the start of the pandemic, when we went into lockdown, I kind of had a couple of, well, it was like literally, it was probably more than 2 months actually, where we didn't have to close the company, but I didn't have to be there much because we couldn't work in customers' houses, and we were just working on one particular job. The workshop was running fine on it, and my office is at home, so I was working, but not hard, I'm not going to lie. I kind of, it almost felt like a couple of months off really, and it was nice. But this is payback time, because the work that we had booked in then it's just all coming in one big rush at the moment now. So oh, that's a nice big pothole. I wasn't there before. So yeah, anyway, that's not me complaining. I'm a happy man. But apologies for the slight radio silence on over the last couple of weeks. I've got videos that are waiting to be edited, and I've got, you know, videos that I'm wanting to film, but life's just got in the way. So I've just got back from work today. It's 5:30, so I'm having an evening off. I've had enough. I'm out for a ride. Stress relief. Everybody needs a bolt hole. In fact, that's why I called myself the Bolt Hole Biker. My dad, as I was growing up, my dad always used to say everybody needs a bolt hole. I mean, his bolt hole was the pub, which is fine, you know, each to his own. And this is my bolt hole. You need somewhere to go just to just relax, be on your own, just stress relief. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And for me, my garage where I can tinker about on the motorbikes, and being on the motorbike or motorbikes, which I'm lucky enough to have, so you know, no complaints there, is my bolt hole. Ooh, my brake discs are just getting a bit warped, which I've noticed is a on the forums and that, I've noticed that is something that can happen on 790s, and it did happen on my brother's actually. He's got quite bad. I mean, he got them replaced on warranty, so it was fine, but I've just noticed as I'm stopping now with my front brake, that's a bloody weird one, I just indicated left and went right, that it's pulsing as I stop, and it's getting more significant. Easily solved, just new discs. But what have I done? I've done about 12 or 13,000 miles on this bike since new, so they probably should have lasted longer than that, but I think that is a common thing on the 790. So if you happen to have a 790, be aware that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do brake quite heavily sometimes if I'm riding in a spirited way, you know, for cornering and what have you, but then other times I don't. So anyway, on balance, they've started warping. I'm tempted to not bother getting the warranty ones. I'm gonna go around this car. Oh, I love this bike. What a brilliant bike. Yeah, I'm tempted to not get the warranty ones, which are just basically going to be the same ones that they put on standard bikes. I might just buy some hello old bean. I might just buy some of those Petal ones, some decent quality ones, and upgrade the brakes slightly. I did change the pads recently. I put some I've forgotten the 3 letters, EBH pads on, sintered, double H sintered pads, and they've been brilliant. But I think I'm going to have to change the discs, only on the front. Oh, bye bye stress. Woohoo! Whoops, didn't realise I was doing that speed. Slow down, old son. Got a bit carried away there. I'm getting close to halfway on the 1,000 subscriber target for my giveaway of the Krieger bag, which I'm going to deliver in person anywhere in Europe. And I've noticed that there are quite a few subscribers with very European sounding names, so there's every chance that it could be a bit further afield, but we'll wait and see. I did have a 10 bikes in 10 weeks thing lined up with the local dealer here, but to be perfectly honest with you, the coronavirus, all the lockdown happened, and it's just completely, it just went on the back burner. I'm still hoping to do it, but God knows when it's going to be now. What a weird year 2020's been. What a bonkers year. I've never, well, nobody's ever known a year like it. I really hope next year's not like it. Scooter, hey up, old bean. I remember those days. Slowing down as you go uphill. Oh God, my first 50cc motorbike years ago. If I went up a hill, I mean, I'd hit the bottom of the hill as fast as I possibly could, and then by the time I was about 50 metres up the hill, I could hear it going, and I'd be dropping gears and whacking the back of the seat like as if I was horse racing, and it'd end up getting down to about 12 miles an hour, I think, and it would sort of stay steady at that speed. On a flat, it was fine, you know, I'd get 30, 35 out of it. It was a crap bike anyway, don't get me wrong. I can't remember what it was now. I think it was a Suzuki, and but I loved it. Might have been crap, but it was a motorbike, and it was alright on the flat, and downhill, oh, bloody brilliant. But going uphill, it didn't like that. It didn't like that at all. Oh, not like this bike. Woo! This loves going uphill. You could be going vertically and you wouldn't lose any power on this bike. Oh, another tracker. Well, it's that time of year. Mustn't grumble. If you're going to live in the countryside, you're going to get stuck behind tractors. Tracker. Arr. Should I go around? Oh, go on then. One at a time. Then at least when we come out the village, I'll be in the front. And what's the point of having a motorbike if you can't do that? Won't be long before it's heated gear time of year. Gloves and jacket. I've been looking into buying an airbag vest. The one I've been sort of tempted by is the Alpine Stars vest. I can't remember the actual name of it. It's the Alpine Stars, I think it's called Tech 5 or something like that, because it's got support all over your sorry, not support, it's got protection, you know, around kidneys and collarbone, all sorts. Looks really, really good. But the only thing that's stopping me is I already wear a fair few layers, especially in the winter. Well, not high numbers of layers, but I've already got a heated jacket on, so that's, you know, relatively thick thing. Plus I've got my outer jacket. Do I really want to add a relatively thick airbag vest into that equation as well? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have decided that I like the idea of getting one, because I always want the best possible protection that I can have when I'm riding, and I think an airbag vest is, you know, that is the best protection that you can have. Just got to work out how I'm going to make it fit with how I like my gear. That's a problem for another day. Oh, I love it. Everybody needs a bolt hole. And this is mine. When I started the channel, I think I started saying that at the end of every video. That was going to be what I said at the end of every video. But even I got annoyed of hearing myself saying it, so I stopped. Everybody needs a bolt hole, and this is mine. Shut the f*** up! Just get on with the riding. Oh, pure pleasure. I've only really been on one road. I just went up it one way, about a quarter of an hour up that way, quarter of an hour back. Gonna pop to the shop and then back home in less than an hour in total, and that is pure stress relief. Whee! I love it. I love it. Oh, what I've noticed is every time I say I love it, my right hand rotates backwards. I recently did about 2,200 miles on this bike in 5 days when we went over to Germany. There is a video coming, and you would not think that a Duke 790 is the perfect bike for that sort of journey, but I tell you what, it is super comfortable. I have no comfort issues. We were averaging probably 400 miles a day. It was a lot of riding. And I'm not saying that I didn't get a slightly numb bum at times, but that was it. You know, slightly numb at times. Other than that, totally comfortable. Great with luggage on the back. You know, I have the top box on the back. And I don't pack heavy anyway. It was only a weekend away, so, you know, top box was more than enough. And spot on. Brilliant bike. Brilliant bike. And I've not really had any major issues with my bike. I know some people, you do hear that, you know, there's reliability things with the Duke and what have you, but not for me. It's been absolutely spot on. Biggest problem I've got is probably this brake disc now, and that's just a warped brake disc. I mean, no great shakes there. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Great to be talking to you all again. Sorry for the lack of videos over the last couple of weeks, but stay tuned to the channel because there's plenty more to come. We'll have some fun. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Pussy Patrol, it says on the back of that van. Patrol's got an E on the end. That tells you everything you need to know about the intelligence of the kind of person who's going to write Pussy Patrol on the back of a van, doesn't it? Dickheads.